Hey guys, it's LaN from Modify This and Mods and Homemades, and welcome to episode 15 of LaN. So first off, I'm a little sick today, so sorry about that if I sniffle or cough or whatever. But well, yeah. So let's get on with the video. So first, I'm going to tell you to look at the link in the description, which is of a Nerf Haven post by me. What it actually is it's a I don't know what to call it, but it's a post about essentially you can get PETG from the dollar store, like thin-walled PETG. At Dollar Tree, I was looking around for stuff yesterday, and there were these batons. They were just completely clear batons with like these little plastic stars on the end and like this paper filling. And then if you just rip off the stars and empty them, you got yourself basically PETG, if you look right here. So, yeah. So with that, I redid a few of my Airguns, and that's actually what I wanted to show you today. So, yeah. So let's get started. So first, what I just showed you is my Big Blast. I technically haven't redone this at all since the last time you've seen it. It's still my Big Blast, but I did give my hopper a telescoping? I'm not sure if that's the right word, but a transitional barrel. That's the right word, transitional barrel. It's my homemade Y it's a Brit hop, so it has 4 inches of CPVC and then a CPVC coupler connecting it to 10 inches of PETG. This stuff is so close to PETG that I won't be surprised if it actually is like thin wall McMaster PETG or something. Yeah, that's basically it for my hopper. I mean, it's really nice. I'll be firing off all the blasters I'm going to show to you today. So, yeah. I still have a bottle cap on here, so I'm going to change that out before my next war. But, anyways, next up is, I'm going to set that aside. Next up, I guess I'll show you Ultimate Missile Blast. I gave this a PETG barrel for the RSCB as well. So, yeah. Otherwise, it's still the same Ultimate Missile Blast. I'll go over it again. The pump is not plugged, so it still has an overpressure valve. Built-in RSCB. We have a retaliator foregrip on there that's really nice and sturdy on there. And then to make it a bit more comfy, I have some foam back here on the stock, so I can rest it up against my shoulder and it'll feel nice. So, yeah, that thing's pretty cool. I don't know how long this actually went on. I just check. This barrel is about 7 inches, so yeah. This still has a slight sealing problem with the tank at the front, so yeah, that's a little bit of an issue, but not too bad. So yeah, that is my redone Ultimate Missile Blast. Like I said, I'll be firing all of these at the end. And last thing is my modified split fire. Once again, you know, the reoccurring theme, PETG. So yeah. These are more like 4 inches, if I measure again. Because these are just, 4 inches on the nose. So yeah. It's really cool. I like this. I figured out I got kind of a very thin or very small inner diameter of beige foam because they slip pretty easily into the PETG. But yeah, I'll just show you that later. So yeah, 4-inch PETG barrels, of course, really nice. Just glued them straight onto the tank. Not straight onto the tank, I guess, more inside the part where it tapers on the barrels. I just had to ream it out a little bit, then I just super glued and hot glued in the barrels. I put super glue them, I super glued them in first, and then I put hot glue around it just to be sure. Plugged overpressure valve, so that's good. I usually put about, I don't know, like 8 to 10 pumps in this, and it's really powerful. I'm pretty happy that it hasn't sprung a leak yet. that's a good thing. But yeah, I also like, if you look inside there, you can't tell extremely well that there's even a barrel, so I think that's just kind of cool. And then, yeah, I lost the return spring for it, so if I put my hand too much on the trigger when pumping it, it won't hold pressure, so I just gotta be careful when I'm pumping it. Make sure I don't have my finger on the trigger, but, yeah, it's really nice. So, yeah, I'm really happy it hasn't sprung a leak yet. I've had this since very early September, I believe, so, yeah, this thing's really sweet. So yeah, those are 3 air guns. Why don't we go fire them off now? So as you can see, I made myself a little cardboard target thing here that I shoot at. I'm not sure, it looks like there's a glare right now, but I drew a little guy on there. So yeah, that's just kind of something fun to shoot at, because I've been requested to, shoot at something more of this fashion. I'm probably, I would say, about 8 feet away from it shooting, so yeah. From each blaster, I'm going to be shooting out a beige foam glue dome with a single copperhead BB and a uber, quote-unquote, oops, dropped it, a quote-unquote uber slug, which is essentially a hardware store felt pad with a number 6 washer under it, with made from Nerf foam with straw going through there. So this straw is orange, you can't really see it, but straw going through. So we're going to go in reverse order of how I showed you them. So we're going to do the split fire first. So yeah, they just fall right. The beige foam, I got a really loose batch because they just fall right down in there. So yeah, the Uber Slug falls down a little slower, but yeah, if you look in there, you can see it's loaded. Maybe you can see the Uber Slug, but probably not. So yeah, I'm going to be firing at the box. I'm kind of at an odd angle, so I may or may not hit the target, being the man. So, yeah, so how many pumps? 9 pumps, how about? Okay, there we go. I think the darts may have collided. Let me grab those. So, yeah, that's the split fire firing. Now we're going to go on to the ultimate missile blast. This is a finicky blaster, very finicky. Probably I won't use it for wars, but yeah, let's hope it fires both of the darts well. So first up will be the beige foam dome, and then second will be the Uber Slug. So yeah, I'll be pumping this like 7 times. Oh shit. Sorry. There we go. Oh, that shotgun both darts. That's the issue there. This blaster tends to shotgun. It's because of the odd air release-esque thing, and I just lost my dome. So that's too bad. But, yeah, that's why I say it's finicky. It very frequently shotguns. I wouldn't say very frequently, but fairly frequently shotguns. So, yeah, I have another dome here, though. So now we can go on to fire the big blast. So, yeah, here is our hopper with the transitional barrel. So we're just going to load up our darts. I guess I'll fire the slug first, then the dome. Hopefully this is going to feed all well. It should. This rarely has feeding issues. Rarely. So let me just put it up on my Busby Big Blast here. This Busby Big Blast wasn't done by me. It was done by Something Nerfy. He's on YouTube and Nerf Haven. So, yep, here we go. I'll be pumping it 11 times. Okay. So I can't tell if that just pierced it or what that did. So, anyways, now on to the dome. nose. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's get a close-up on that. This is that very thick cardboard, so let's see if I can push that out. Ugh. I do not want to break this dome, but it's looking like... Oop, there we go. So, yeah, right there, that's funny. So, yeah, let's go on and make a conclusion. Okay, guys, so, yeah, that was the firing portion. Sorry it was so long. I really didn't realize that it was running that long. Yeah. So that's basically everything. So, to recap, split fire, dual PETG barrels, big blast hopper with a transitional barrel, 4 inches of CPVC going into 10 inches of PETG, and finicky Busby UMB. So, yeah, I love air guns. Air guns are very cool. If you don't have any, you're messed up. So, yeah, but I understand people preferring springers. I'm not really sure if I have a preference. I like both of them. So, yeah. So yeah, that was episode 15 of LaN. Thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and everything like that. And, yeah, thank you for watching. And I am Link tuning out. See ya.